Okay, we are going to be testing if that you can fry an egg on the concrete. Alright, crack it. Okay, let's see if that we can fry this on the concrete. It is very yolky. Okay, it's been about 22 seconds. Okay, so we now have 2 eggs, and we're also going to do bacon. So we're gonna make a full breakfast on the concrete. 106 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 111 degrees. Yep, that's definitely cooking quite a bit. Yep. Okay, so the eggs just on plain concrete wasn't really working, so we're gonna try it on a pan. Crack it. Yes, this should work much better because it is now on metal and it should cook much faster now. Okay, so it has officially been 1 hour since that we cracked the eggs and we put the bacon down on the concrete. So the bacon is starting to get a little bit of a tan on it, kind of a bit of a cook. It's getting hot. It's getting hotter out here, but the eggs really don't seem to be that cooked. This one kind of looks a little bit cooked, but that's for the sidewalk one, and then we'll catch up on the one in the pan in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna be flipping the bacon to the other side. It looks pretty cooked. Ooh. Yeah, so the edges got a bit of a crisp to it. You can't really see it too well. But the edges did get a bit of a crisp, so now we're gonna let the other side cook. Okay, so it's officially been an hour since that we cracked this egg on the pan, and it's kind of like starting to cook the outside area of the egg. Again, you can't really see this very well, but there's like kind of little heat bubbles popping up in the egg. So it's definitely starting to cook quite a bit, which is good. And it might be done in like another hour, I don't know. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes since the last update, and the eggs really aren't looking that well. It doesn't look like that they'll ever really get up to cook. They're now in the shaded area. It's a bit more windy. You can't really move them because they're shaded, and they don't have hands, so there's really not much way of moving them. This one's kind of splattered all over the place. Doesn't look like that they've cooked much since that we cracked them. But the bacon, on the other hand, it looks a bit more cooked. You can see it's got a bit more brown tan there since last time. And now we're gonna go check up on the egg in the pot. All right, so the egg in the pot is still in nice and bright sunshine. It's much, much hotter in this area. Again, it's starting to look a bit more cooked and boiled. Like part of the egg, you can't really see it, but like part of the egg right over here is starting to look a bit more cooked. And again, there's like little heat bubbles. And then around here, you can see like there's a little bit of cooked kind of like egg going around the edge. So this one is definitely cooking. Let me just see how hot that the pan handle is. Yeah, it's getting pretty hot, so it might actually be able to cook. Okay, so it has officially been 2 hours since we set these eggs out. This one looks dead. I think it's just like from the wind and stuff. This one, for some reason, still looks quite good. But, you know, both of them are messed up and they don't really seem very cooked. Bacon looks pretty much the same. I think that might be like a little new cook line right there. But still, not really very good. Okay, so the egg in the pan is looking a lot better, actually. It looks a lot more cooked. Here, let me just try and shake this. When I shake it, the yolk isn't as shaky. Like, the yolk is, like, really sturdy when I shake it. Like, yeah, so the yolk doesn't really move that much when I shake it, which means that's definitely getting a nice little cook on it. And also, it looks like the outer gooey part of the egg has cooked. So far for the pan, it's been really good. I think they were getting close to being pretty much completely cooked here. Okay, so I'm going to be flipping the egg in the pan over to get the yolk cooked a bit more. So let me just go ahead and flip it over. Yep. So, yeah, it has a bit of the yolk juice inside, so we'll see if that'll be able to cook. And now we'll just let that cook in there. Then this one is completely busted, so we're going to do this one right here. We're gonna flip it over. All right, let's flip it. So we need to get the yolk cooked. That one is kind of cooked, but like as you can tell, like, you can see the shell of the yolk right there. It did get a pretty nice cook on it. Okay, we're going to be flipping the bacon over again. Yeah, so that seems pretty crunchy. It sounds crunchy. You probably can't hear on the video, but that does sound quite crunchy. So I think that we got a pretty good cook on the bacon too. So now we are going to put our dinner here on the plate. We got some nice, delicious eggs. So let me just get them on the plate here. We got our little spatula. They won't go on the plate. Yep, there we go. So we got our first egg here on the plate. Now let's get the second one. This one is a scrambled eggs actually, because it's not fried, it's scrambled, because we want to have it balanced. I can't pick it up. All right, there we go. Now we're going to go get the bacon here. Yeah, that bacon is actually pretty crunchy. All right, let's pick it up. Nice, we got our bacon. And then last, we need to get our egg that we fried here. Our other fried egg. We had two. Yeah, that looks pretty delicious. So we cooked all of that on the concrete, and now I'm gonna eat it. Yummy!